Now, before you say anything, I know I'm about 2 months late with this video. But if you haven't gone through my community posts in a while, you would see that I've recently moved houses and didn't have any internet to finish the video. So, I'm really sorry I couldn't get it out sooner, but I hope it lives up to the hype I put on it. So, let's get on with it. I'm not going to talk about Rebirth for very long, because I've already made an entirely separate video for it. So, I'm just going to go over it for a bit. It was good. I liked it. Nothing life-changing, but it was a fun time. If you've seen my Jurassic World Rebirth video, you would know my opinion on the Mutagons. Break Mutagons! They're basically just the Velociraptors, but uglier and less threatening. All Mutagons could be turned into fodder, and I wouldn't even care. The river raft scene was peak. The Spinosaurus scenes were cool. I liked the Titanosaurus. The D-Rex was I wasn't as impressed with it as much as I hoped. But overall, it was a pretty good movie. My final rating is 8 out of 10.
Yeah. My granny called, she said, Travis, you work too hard, don't worry, you forget about me.
I've always liked the Fantastic Four, but since there weren't any good Marvel movies in a really long time, I was expecting to be disappointed. But wow, I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. Not only was it a good movie, but the theme song goes hard. Galactus was genuinely intimidating, and I think how they tried to just teleport the planet somewhere else instead of fighting him just made him seem all the more powerful. Which also made it even worse watching the Silver Surfer destroy the teleporters. I felt like I had lost with the Fantastic Four when I watched that scene. I liked how they made Johnny secretly smart and not just an absolute idiot. Yeah, he literally found out an entire language from a single sentence. He was also the perfect line between humor and being serious. Reed Richards was also amazing. They made him plenty faithful to the comics. The thing was like Johnny, he was funny at times and serious in others. And Sue Storm was also really good. You could tell she was dead set on protecting Franklin. But there's one scene I've been saving for the end, and that scene is the post-credit scene. Dr. Doom shows up. I genuinely got chills when I saw that scene. My final ranking is a 9 out of 10. Superman was amazing. All the movies before this were good, but Superman is just on another level of peak. It almost perfectly captured what made Superman, Superman. Instead of letting people die when he's fighting like the Snyder movies, he literally tries to save everyone. He saves groups of people, singular people. He even saved a squirrel. He goes out of his way to save random people, which is what Superman should be. Superman shouldn't be perceived as this unkillable god. He should be seen as a man who wants to do everything he can to do right. He doesn't kill. He doesn't aura farm every 5 seconds. And he definitely doesn't destroy half the city and then feel bad about it later. Krypto reminded me a lot of my own dog, Willow. Especially with the Krypto leave it part. This is my dog, by the way. They made Lex Luthor so easy to hate, and it sucked watching him win over Superman. Metamorpho was cool. I felt that Hot Girl was a little underutilized, but she had a cool scene toward the end. Guy Gardner was pretty funny, and Mr. Terrific carried the Justice Gang. So, in short, Superman was probably the best movie of the summer. I give it a 10 out of 10. Call me a glazer all you want, it was peak. And in conclusion, Dr. Manhattan solos the Godzilla multiverse.